Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Dame Dash. Dame.
Fendi, what's good?
Yeah. Dame, what's good, man? I just wanted to interview you for my podcast, man. I felt like, I look up to you, man. Too many niggas I can say I look up to, but I look up to you, man. So I wanted to sit down and, I kind of padded in my career right when yours kicked off, but yours kicked off way better than mine, and I just followed your footprint moving forward. But
well, I can say this, Fendi.
Thank you, my dude.
From day one, we always have fun. So, I look at it like that. You just a guy that likes to have fun as much as I do, really. You always was a funny guy. Always was a funny guy.
I think I might have met you in like 93.
I stopped counting the years a while ago, bro. It's been
I met you 93. You and Jay-Z was y'all was like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all was still ashy at 93, my nigga. Y'all was a little ashy back then.
I wasn't never ashy.
Yeah. I'm talking about before the hula.
It was
I was ashy in that way, but it wasn't boats and St. Thomas, my nigga. It wasn't that.
It kind of was. We was getting money since we was young. I was a Harlem dude, so I had a car maximum when I was 15 with the paid in full. That movie was made. I could have actually made that movie from my point of view.
You was getting money when?
Since I was about 15.
Yeah, I was getting a couple dollars. I wasn't getting no crazy money in 94 though.
It's all relative, I bet I was having more fun than anybody with crazy.
Yeah, money. No, I mean you definitely.
At 15, if you got enough money to get a car, have some sneakers, pay some bills, and 15, I had a whole company at 15 on the street.
At 15, yeah, you was
at 15, yeah. I was hitting niggas and beat niggas up to get my money, and you know what the game was.
You was getting with the money. At 15, you remember what kind of money was you sitting on at 15?
I wasn't sitting on nothing. I was fronting. I had money in my pocket. I had re-up money, and I had enough to get a car. I wasn't holding. I still don't hold no money. I always bet it all every time. So all my money's always been for the flip. So if I could get a bird, if I could get an ounce, then I want an eighth, then I want a bird, then I want more. That's at 15. I ain't never holding no bread.
So you started to say you had a bird, you saw a bird at 15?
You're not even getting into all of that, but I'm just saying. I'm telling you mentality-wise.
Okay, cool. Well, not even into that. Was you holding bird money at 15?
Nah, I wasn't holding bird money at 15.
Oh, okay.
I was able to flip, but I could never look at it.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't think I ain't getting no real money.
Not at 15. But it was an eighth, quarter, shit like that.
Harlem?
Yeah, nigga, every single block, every spot was getting money.
Harlem.
Some kind of money. Like it's different levels to the shit, but you still in the game. Like the thing about a Harlem nigga is no matter how much money he got, he still know he gonna catch a lick at some point. So he's always gonna act the same kind of rich. It don't matter what he got up, he holding, is what he doing. You know what I mean?
Harlem was getting money back then, but Brooklyn was getting money too.
I don't care.
Okay, I want to be clear.
I didn't dispute that. I just wasn't the point I was making.
Yeah, Harlem might have had.
Don't feel like I'm coming at you. I'm just telling you about my life.
No, never. I just said like Harlem had more popular dudes getting money. I think
Brooklyn niggas like to rob niggas. That's what they used to like.
So we was more on the low getting money.
Not on the low at all. You robbed the Connect back then. I don't know what it is now.
Some of that at 15, at 16. I definitely didn't meet you at 15. You had to be about 22 when I met you.
I was out. I was in the music business coming off the port.
What year did you start Roc-a-Fella?
Like 91.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, 91. Yeah, that
91,
was
92.
That was what label was that? Priority.
Well, we had a distribution deal with Priority.
In 91?
No, not 91. My first deal, 91, I had a deal with Atlantic Records and East West. And then that's when I was running with Clark Kent. And Clark Kent's the one that introduced me to Jay.
Yeah, I was actually running with Clark back then too. Like
everybody ran with Clark at some point. You can't front.
I ran with Kane. I met Kane.
Used to be with Kane and his dancers, the one that passed. Yeah, the one that passed was kind of wild.
Which one passed?
The dancer. No. I'm thinking not the one that passed. He didn't pass. Not I just forgot his name. He was the one that was light skinned. He was more light skinned.
That was Heavy D dancers. That wasn't.
No. I'm saying I got confused. He didn't die. My bad. But the light skinned one, I remember used to be with him.
The nigga Scrap could have died. I hate that nigga. That nigga could have died.
Scrap, that shit. I still see Scrap sometimes. I mean, like over the years.
That nigga's a clown. That nigga called the cops on me 3 times.
Really?
They talk about that off camera. Yeah, that nigga's a bird, man.
Fuck I gotta stop. Black on black. You gotta stop that.
Yeah. This is the wrong month to be talking about fuck niggas. Yeah. Scrap, man, what's your number? The best of luck, man. God with you, man.
There
Can't
you go.
wait to see you.
There you go. Nah, we don't do that.
All right, so Roc-a-Fella started in '91. I never knew that. That's ill.
I mean, I can't remember the years, bro. I mean, like I'm in the music business in '91, and probably the first album we released from Roc-a-Fella was '96.
Nah, yeah, I was there for that. I was at don't tell me. I was at the fucking Palladium.
Oh yeah, we used to run through the Palladium.
The Palladium was an album release party, right?
Probably. We did all that.
Yeah, album release party Palladium. I always felt like you and Jay vibe was like so dope. You know what I'm saying? I always felt that. And I always wanted to ask you, because I haven't seen you physically, we haven't seen each other. I haven't seen you really. What the fuck happened with you and Jay?
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't want to answer that question? I'm asking because I never asked you this.
Nigga, I'm trying to tell you. You gotta ask Jay.
Okay.
He made a business.
Man, y'all both my friends.
I'm telling you right now in front of everybody, he made a business move. That's all. Okay. He didn't want to split it 3 ways no more, so he did what he had to do.
So it's a business move that can't, but it don't matter when you come into business.
He did an old Brooklyn move on a nigga. That's all.
Don't do that. Don't do that. That's now you're wrong.
An old school Brooklyn move. He did one of those.
It wasn't a Harlem move?
No, we don't do that.
Okay. So what he did, whatever happened, which, no here nor there.
No, I don't want to get into that shit. You know why? Because he don't speak on it. So I'm,
listen.
What happened? Let me tell you my life, right?
Hold on. I'm asking this question because you both my friends, and I never asked this question. So I don't want nobody to feel like I'm reaching.
I'm asking you why you're asking me the question.
All right.
I'm telling you why I'm answering it a certain way.
Okay.
You're not the first person to ask me that question, right? And every time I get asked that question, when I answer it, it seems like I'm talking about this nigga all day.
I brought it up.
It doesn't play out like that. So when you read about it,
I just want to be clear. I brought it up.
I know, but that's not the headline.
Okay, facts. A lot of niggas don't even ask you that question though.
No, a lot of niggas.
You've been my friend so long, I can ask that question.
Nah, niggas ask me that all the time, bro.
Okay. On camera?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, they ain't got no fucking reason to ask you that question. They ain't been down 20 plus.
They curious. It was, again,
I
would just rather niggas ask Kim.
That's a good answer. And I will ask him next time I see him, I'm gonna ask him.
The thing about Fendi is I know you will. That's why I always liked your shit, because you would be the only one that would really fuck with homie like that besides me.
Yeah. I never even. The crazy shit about it, I don't never splurge me and Jay relationship. Niggas I be around don't even know I know Jay like that. They niggas get me.
Nah, that was your man.
That was my man. Facts.
That was your man. I used to play all time. I had history and shit.
That's my guy. But anyway, I mean, so whatever happened with you and him on the business side, is the friendship still there?
I mean, I think you know better than that.
I don't know.
There's no relationship at all.
All right. You know what? I feel like I'm stuttering for no reason, but a lot of times I watch your interviews, and it seemed like off of Jay, it seemed like everybody you helped went left. I got that same story.
They all steal the plug. You know what that is?
Yeah, I don't like those kind of
artists. Your friendship is built on you being the plug. Then when you're not the plug no more, you might not be a friend no more. Just remember that. When you to connect, you know how to realize why people are around you is because you to connect. Once they don't need to connect no more, they move on.
Do you feel like, and I got to get drunk because I'm about to speak my mind. Listen, do you feel like, I like the way you said that. Do you feel like that's 80% of the artists these days, or that's 80% of the artists, period?
That's 99% of the world. That's business. It's not even to be taken personal. That's the nature of humans.
So you saying when you're not the plug.
Self-preservation. Like, you got to remember, there's givers and takers, right? So I give a lot only because I'm not worried. I can get any block to click. I'd be inspired. I like helping people. But the people that usually I like to help only like to help themselves. But I don't care. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. That's on them.
That's my downfall, Dan. I like that.
Downfall, that's your lesson.
Yeah, but that's my downfall too. I feel like it's a gift and a curse. I feel like
never a downfall if you could get back up.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what makes you able to get back up. But I don't like that. I don't like that.
You seem particularly strong. You've been in the game and you've helped a lot of people. And a lot of people have not ditched you, maybe on friendship level. I don't know about business, but like I consider you my friend. I don't care what you do. I'm happy that you're finally embracing to get into the front. And this is what I've been advising you to do for years.
Absolutely. Do you feel like guys like me and you yourself, right? I don't think you ever sat behind the desk, but you wasn't, at one point you wasn't all up in the videos. See, I stole that. Remember that?
I was always in the videos.
Yeah, remember that time you saw me at Hot 97 with the flashlights on stage? And you and Jay was clowning me?
Dying.
I was doing my Dame Dash and
Dame Dash ain't never get on stage with no motherfucking flashlights.
Yeah. It didn't matter. You still was behind. You still was like this though.
I never did this. My shit was I was doing the dice dance.
Oh, okay. Well, either way it went.
I was in front of the stage. I wasn't behind. That was the problem. But the reason why I did that is because I had to bring the energy. Nobody else had energy. Homie wasn't the best performer in the world. He didn't have the hit records behind him at the time. So I had to do what I had to do. A CEO, a boss will do whatever he got to do and will never send somebody to do something that he won't do himself. I can't tell that man to get on the stage if I won't, period. But if I do, you better do it.
That's some bullshit. You know why I said some bullshit? Because I preach that. Like a lot of artists that don't have the energy, they need that energy. I remember one time I had a kid by the name of Gravy signed to Warner Brothers. And
I remember Gravy.
What's this guy's name?
That's not the dude that just passed, right?
Nah, Gravy. He's still around. He played Biggie in the Biggie movie.
Oh yeah, that's Gravy, right?
Yeah, he played. I remember the CEO of Warner Brothers asked me. He pulled me to the side. He said, "Hey, Fendi, can you rap?" I'm like, "Nah. Why he asked me can I rap?" He said he loves your energy, man. He wants you to be a part of the project. And I'm like, yo, I'm not a rapper, man. He wanted me to bring the energy. Like, I guess you have to bring the energy sometime.
Let me ask you a question. Why you think you're not the CEO of Warner and you discover and you know so much talent firsthand? I've seen you do this so many times.
You said, why am I not the CEO of Warner?
Yeah.
I think I'm not the CEO of Warner because that's not where I'm not a sit behind the desk type of nigga.
Nah, you don't have to be a sit behind the desk. You can still be the CEO. But the thing I'm saying is, because you should be the CEO of Fendi's record company. Imagine if
I am the CEO. I own Dirty Money Records. I'm still the CEO. I don't like the
sound. What I'm saying is, listen, all the artists that you put into effect, imagine if they went through your record company.
Oh, I tried that.
What happened?
It still was the same disloyalty. I can't be around disloyal motherfuckers. Well, I tried that.
Well, then the only person you should be in business with is you.
That's it. That's why you on Big Fendi Podcast.
And that's the reason why it took you long enough. But that's the reason why it's been Dame Dash Studios and Dame Dash this for the last 10 years. Because it doesn't yield investing in other people. You got to invest in yourself.
Absolutely. You know what? Hey, this is why you my guy, man. Sometimes you might know this shit, but speaking to somebody who you look up to and tell you this, you'll be like, yeah, I'm on the right path.
And living it.
Huh?
And I'm living it.
You living it, and you're doing good at it.
I'm having a ball, bro.
Do you feel like you did, if you could take back one thing that you did in the last 20 years, one thing, what would it be?
I don't think I'd take back anything.
So you like, it's one thing you could take back. Everything you like, every card you was dealt.
I have to look at where I'm at right now. If everything I went through got me where I'm at now, then I wouldn't change a thing. I'm so happy. I'm independent, and I'm also living in luxury. My kids are living in luxury. I'm about to hire my children to give the pieces of their company.
You curved that question though, Dave.
I didn't. I said I don't have nothing I would change. It got me where if I would change something, it might not have me where I'm at.
The answer though, if you could change one thing that you did in the last 20 years, one thing, what would it be? It had something. I got a couple things I could have changed.
I would have had you be president of one of the companies.
Oh, that's a real shit though. Will we had Carlene work the front desk?
Yeah.
Okay.
But she was my assistant, and then when I let her go, Jay hired her.
That's business. That's the business.
I wasn't saying it wasn't. You just asked me about it. I was telling you the truth.
I mean, yeah. See, I like, you drinking over there? What you drinking over there?
Vodka and orange juice.
Let me get a toast to entrepreneurship for life, man.
For life, nigga, bosses for life. You know what I don't like to see? Niggas that's bosses in the street turn into employees to corporate. I don't understand that.
Say that one more time.
Niggas was bosses in the street and turned into employees corporately.
Say that one more time. I heard you the first time. Yeah, facts. A lot of niggas do that.
Well, I've seen it so many times. I'll be like, you don't act like that in the street. Where did that tone of voice come from when you talk to another culture, and why?
You ever heard people say that?
You know what I feel good about, bro? Really? Especially in these times, I hear about a lot of my culture internalizing racism, having to deal with it and walk away and not say a word. I can honestly say that I've checked every white man that has ever tried to disrespect me in their face, on TV, called out their name. No white man has ever been able to be racist to me in my face.
Do you feel like?
I love it.
With that being said, I've heard this a lot of times because, like I said, my career, 98% of my career is patterned behind Dame Dash. Honestly, do you feel like with that kind of with that outburst, did I get us blackballed? Do you think you get blackballed for that?
How can I get blackballed, nigga? I'm the plug.
You're right. You're right. But
that's like saying the niggas that work for me on my block stop me from moving weight other places? Never.
Was you the plug?
Nigga, I burn bridges down so I never have to cross them again.
But you ever heard that before?
I hear it from slaves.
Yeah, I heard
don't mess up Master House or you can't go back in Master House. I said, nigga, I just built a house bigger than Master. I'm Master now.
Yeah,
fuck you mean? I buy Master House and kick him out.
I'm Master now.
I'm Master. Fuck you mean?
I heard niggas say, yo, man, you can't have that Dame Dash mentality, man. Niggas
right, because they want you to be a slave.
Facts.
They don't want you to, they're like, oh, you thinking for yourself? I can't rob you. Don't be Dame Dash, you'll be happy.
Yeah, don't be that. Yeah, have you ever heard another nigga tell you that they say that? Like
I hear it all the time.
Yeah, don't be Dame Dash.
I hear that shit is said like every day in certain places.
Don't be Dame. Do you out of all
Dame Dash?
Listen,
you don't want to be Dame Dash.
When Roc-a-Fella was Roc-a-Fella, which artist? And I don't know exactly. I know Kanye was one. I know Dipset was one. I don't know. Who did you sign yourself? Who did you sign to the Roc?
Like, who did I personally discover?
Yeah, who did you discover? I know Kanye was one.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, yeah.
That's it, nigga. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, okay. Listen.
Let's start there.
That's a good fucking answer right there. See, what you drinking over there?
A vodka orange juice.
Yeah, toast to that, baby. You drinking some.
It's the same answer.
I gotta make sure I keep. Yo, that shit ain't moving. That's why I keep telling you to toast.
This is another one, nigga. This is another one. Fuck you.
Oh, okay, Talent. Okay.
Still on the same one? Come on, man. This nigga sipping lightly. Don't hurt yourself. You do all that and there's still fucking juice in there? What the fuck is that?
Your shit 98% alcohol. No juice. That's all juice right there.
I'm diabetic, nigga. I can't stand it. What you talking about?
Man, I need you to catch a seizure tonight. We gotta talk some shit.
I ain't gonna catch a seizure. My blood sugar's in control, nigga. I'm in shape.
Well, I need you to take some insulin shots, nigga. We need to take. Instead of
I got my insulin right here.
okay, cool. Keep it going. Keep it going. So okay, besides Jay-Z, all right, okay, we know you discovered Jay. Did you sign Kanye to the Rock?
Kanye, fuck you mean?
What about I know I ain't gonna ask Dipset. I know that was Dipset. What about who else?
Noriega. I signed Noriega. I signed MOP. Who else? Big L was coming with us. Chris John.
You signed Chris John personally?
Yeah. Who the fuck else you think did?
That's hard.
Who you think did? Amanda Robinson I signed.
Did Big sign anybody to the Rock personally, or Big just there? He was a business mogul.
Nah, Big would be in the cut. Like, yeah, you know. I'm trying to think.
Was you and Big's childhood friends?
Me and his brother were childhood friends.
What year did you meet?
I don't know what year.
Out to Biggs. What year did you meet Biggs?
I don't remember what year.
I remember talking to you when Biggs had his little mishaps, and you was telling me that you was going to see him, or you was making sure he was up. He was up.
Yeah.
Are y'all still in the same position y'all was when he was down, or y'all?
No.
No? Y'all still speak?
Big doesn't really speak to me.
Why is that?
I don't know. You gotta ask Big.
What again?
You gotta ask Biggs. It's a mystery to me.
You and Biggs don't speak.
I didn't say we don't speak.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't say that. I said Biggs doesn't really speak to me.
Yeah. Is it because of Dame Dash, or is it because of?
I didn't do nothing. Ask him. You gotta ask him.
I'm gonna ask him. Man. Listen, one thing you ain't gotta tell me is tell me twice, nigga. I'm gonna ask him. What would you with Dame?
Yes, ask him. I want to know.
Good dude.
Say Dame want to know too.
So you don't even know why I don't speak.
Mm-mm.
I got a friend like that too. One of my friends.
I guess he's not your friend.
He ain't my friend. We were friends for 26 years, and the nigga thought I fucked this bitch, and he went crazy.
Stop fucking with niggas' bitches, bro.
I never fucked this bitch. We went left after that. This is my nigga. I was ready to die for this nigga at one point.
Was it before or after you had a mustache?
I never had a mustache, then. Yo, word to Jay-Z, nigga. Fuck is wrong? Niggas say, yo, what's it? I never had a. Hey, yo, yeah. You try to throw a shot at me? My shit won't grow. I might got cerebral palsy or something. Let me see your shit. You got that gray shit though. I can't do that.
Why not?
I ain't ready for all that, man. I got a couple things be coming in here and there. My shit
don't
grow in the middle though. My shit be stupid. That don't mean that having gray hair don't make you a grown man. I know some gray-headed dickheads. Literally, no homo.
But I'm not one of those.
Okay, but I'm just saying, don't hit me with the gray hair shit. Make you a grown man.
No, I just said I'm a grown ass man. And
okay.
Grown-ass men don't dye their head.
Well, my shit ain't grow yet.
I don't do all that. I embrace what I am.
It's all a show, Dad. Harlem niggas been dyeing their hair for years. Word to Puff Daddy, nigga.
Not this Harlem nigga, but you right. I'm not mad at nobody for dying. I just don't.
Hey, so anybody, it's obviously a lot of relationships is tainted a little bit.
Huh?
You got like a lot of relationships are tainted from back then. Like we still happy.
It's business. It's all business, bro.
It was all business. It was never friendship.
It was friendship came with the business, but the business was first. I wouldn't have been friends with a lot of those people if it wasn't for the business.
I can respect that. Are you cool with anybody at Roc Nation?
I don't know. I don't look at it like that.
I mean, Roc. Are you cool with anybody there? I'm actually.
I don't even know who's over there.
Oh, yeah. You in LA just living your life, my nigga. And I get it.
it. Sherry's over there, right?
Who?
Sherry.
I'm asking questions I don't got answers for. I just ask what you cool.
I think she's over there, and I raised her, so yeah, I love her.
Sherry?
I don't do that.
Like, you mean Shaka or Sherry?
Sherry and Shaka.
Yeah, Shaka. I haven't seen Shaka. Cool.
All the girls, Carlene, Shaka, Omi, all of them, they all check in. Everything's good. I'm not cool with nobody, bro.
Okay, so everything. No, I believe that. That's a good thing. I remember maybe 4 years ago, Shaka had a birthday party and you and Hov were together. I was excited, like I was there in the middle of y'all niggas. Like, what's up? Was that like 4 years ago?
I don't remember.
Was that a genuine? Because was it real love or not love, but was it like a genuine vibe, or y'all was just giving up the industry? What up, my nigga? I see y'all.
Nah, it was what it was.
I get that. You are you still in the music business? Or are you just not doing your Dame Dash Studios?
I'm in the television network business.
No more rappers, no more nobody, nothing.
I make music, but not for money. I have a rock album I just did that I'm the lead frontman for, called The Black Guns.
So if you found an artist right now that you thought that was dope as fuck, rap-wise, would you get into the music business?
Nah. Nah.
A lot of niggas think Dame Dash was a manager. I knew you was like a CEO. You was never a manager.
In the beginning, I was a manager, but then I said, "Fuck it, I might as well be a fucking television."
That's how I came in the game. See what I'm saying? Do you think managers?
I was a manager when I was a teenager. You know.
Do you think managers got short lifespan in the music business?
It's not anything I would want to be.
Me neither, man. For those of y'all who ever thought I was somebody manager, I like managing somebody with legacy. I don't these up and coming artists. Ain't no money involved.
I don't like managing at all.
You don't like it at all. You just CEO,
chairman.
Whatever happened in that clothing line you had?
Poppington, I still got it.
I saw something that said CEO at one time.
CEO, yeah, that's under Poppington. Yeah, I got that.
Oh, that's dope.
I'm making clothes right now. I make clothes still.
Oh, okay.
Socks. You see, I got the socks. I got the socks on.
You got the Poppington shits?
The CEO joints.
Yeah, so yeah, I felt that was a cocky move. Like, let me get some CEO socks in case this bitch don't know who I am. So was you just CEO or Dame Dash CEO?
I'm a cocky guy, bro.
Yeah, pause.
Pause.
You can't say that.
Well, you said a cocky move. Pause. That's crazy.
Yo, shout out to Killer Cam, man. Every time I talk to Cam, I think every other word is no homo.
Yeah.
I think you told me that started in Harlem on your block.
Pause. We responsible for pause. No homo is Cam in them.
Cam started no homo.
His crew, yeah.
I'm gonna have to interview Cam because I know it's gonna be a great debate with him saying no homo. Are you still cool with everybody in Dipset?
Yeah.
Good shit. You gotta ask that question. Like Harlem nigga, I don't know. Everybody from Harlem. I made a call one time for a nigga from Harlem and put him on the phone with another nigga from Harlem, and he hit me back and said, "Yo, don't do that, my nigga." Yo, my bad. Harlem. Huh?
Shit happens. But with everybody, man. I ain't got no problems with nobody.
I interviewed Mike Tyson, and we from the same neighborhood. He from Brooklyn, Brownsville. I'm from Brooklyn,
Brownsville.
Yeah, I'm from Brownsville.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm from Brownsville. And
that's like Brooklyn in Brooklyn.
Say it again?
That's like the Brooklyn of Brooklyn.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why you like me, my nigga. I'm a Brooklyn nigga from Brooklyn.
Shannon Briggs is from Brooklyn too.
He from Brownsville.
Brownsville, rather. And MOP.
Yeah, but I'm asking you to say that Brooklyn Brown, like we always, for some reason, I go back to Brownsville for no reason. Do you ever go back to Harlem for no reason, or it's over?
When I'm around.
When you're around, how often you come back to the East Coast?
Well, I had a warrant for like 5 years. I had 2 warrants, so I couldn't go. But as soon as I had got locked up and came out, I went right to the block.
Oh, okay. So you had a warrant for 5 years for what?
Child support.
Oh, you was like, fuck them niggas. They couldn't come get you.
It was a gaffle. I had to give $1 million. It was some dumb shit. I'm in a lawsuit over it. This stupid shit, business stuff. It's rough when you in business with your ex-wife.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I learned that from you too, man. I might have been from my ex-wife because of you. You'd be surprised how many you really a role model, Dave. Like your story is everybody's story. They just got to think about it. You got a real story out here, my nigga.
I mean, I'm a regular nigga.
Yeah, no, to a certain extent.
I go through everything everybody else goes through.
You had to pay $1 million in child support?
Yeah.
Up front?
Yep. Google it.
No, I believe you, man. See, I ain't get that far yet, but I had to pay a couple dollars. It was my license was suspended for 5 years. I ain't have a warrant though.
Yeah, well, you didn't have the same kind of baby mothers that I got.
That's the worst part. But we ain't gonna talk about her, man.
No, we not. I'm just saying it's different things. Like
whatever happened with this guy? I don't know. I can't think of his name. But you loaned somebody some money, and I see you ran up on him somewhere. You not run up on him, but
he worked it out. He worked it out.
He took care of business.
He worked it out.
It's good. It's good to hear. It's good in this day and time. It's good to hear we worked it out. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas, a lot of niggas don't do the right thing. So for you to say you worked it out, I know you worked.
Always work it out.
Yeah, but from the video clip, it's like he's about to really work it.
We worked it out.
That's good shit. So let's move forward. And during this pandemic, have you been in the house? How have you been getting through this whole?
I've been in the bubble for the last 15 years. Like you said, you haven't seen me physically, but you've seen me. I'm always working. I've created my own bubble. I got 6,000 square feet with cameras and stuff, so I never really had to stop shooting because I could do it in a safe way. Fat Boy, Fat Boy, he in there right now shooting.
What Fat Boy?
He's the kid on Instagram.
Yeah, Fat Boy from Jersey.
Yeah, he in there right now.
Okay, where you filming? Something for one of your shows?
Not one of his shows. I got the cameras, bro. I got millions. I have all the equipment that people rent. I got it.
Oh wow.
So I've been making programming and content and doing a lot of Zooms and trying to help do as much as I can. My thing is to stay active. I got to come out of this way better than when it started. You know what I mean?
So you got to come out here better than when you started at?
Yeah.
By far. You is that open for any up and coming artist, or like if an up and coming artist wanted to film something, how would they be able to get a Dame Dash or be able to do business with Dame Dash Studios?
They'd have to know me. Big
facts.
You can shoot anytime you want. I've been telling you that, but you want to be in the room and all that.
Nah, you know what killed me? Like I said, man, I'm an old school hard-headed motherfucker. You can tell me something 49 times, it take me forever to lock it in.
Well, that's my world, bro. I've been telling people the same shit for the last 20 years. They just now listen. That's why I smoke weed. I'm patient.
You've been telling people the same shit for the last 40, and they just don't want to listen. But now, do you feel like the film business is more money than the music business?
There's no money in the music business. I mean, you know what? Let me not say that. There's more money in other businesses.
So the music business, you think it's finished off? Is no more money?
Not that it's finished. It's just too hard of a grind for me. So to make money as an artist in the music business, you got to be on the road physically all the time. Until you get really famous or build up a catalog, it takes years to do that. So the movie business is better because you make residual income. I still make money off things I've done 15 years ago in movies, and I'm sitting by the pool and getting checks. You understand what I'm saying? That's called residual income. You want to do something once and let it make money for you forever. You don't want to keep working over and over and over and over and over again. I have a low tolerance for uninvolved people because I'm moving quickly and I don't have time to stop and explain myself all day. And a lot of people's issues, I can't deal with other people's issues. So I have to be able to move at my pace, when I want, how I want, and I've created a bubble so that if I affect anybody, it's only me. You can't get mad at me if I'm only affecting me. If I ain't hurting you, if I'm minding my business, then you gotta leave me the fuck alone. You distracted. You got distracted.
Is there anything? Nah, I'm checking some shit out over here. I'm checking these numbers. Is there anything that, as far as with the music, you said that when you're doing it on that level, do you feel like I don't feel like the whole film business still give the same checks they gave years ago? Or you just get
here, you earn, you sell. It ain't. So you looking at it in the wrong narrative. When you sell drugs, you don't say somebody gives you anything. You make good drugs and customers buy it. If you make good work, people buy it. Period. That's it. Your work got to be good. I don't want you to give me shit. You buying it.
So the independent film business is way more money than just somebody going in and just trying to. Because you got how many movies you got under your belt now?
I can't even count.
That many?
That many. Look at my streaming service.
What was your best-selling movie independently to this day?
I don't know. It's like each movie has different situations. It's just owning your own content gives you residual income. I'll give you an example. Do you know how the Olsen twins became billionaires? Not to count their money, but do you know?
Because they own their own shit.
Well, do you know what they did?
Nah, I don't know.
They used to make crummy little films and sell them in like Walmart, and no one knew about it except, their fans. And they made $1 billion from what I understand from that.
From just shooting little films.
Just having your own shit, owning your own shit, getting 100% of something instead of a slither after the skim. I'm good with a little 100,000 from 10 different projects a year. That doesn't hurt.
Oh no, that's $1 million.
And if you don't have to spend $10 million to make the $1 million, you're spending $90,000 a month, $80,000 a month. I think you're gonna need a battery.
What movie for you think was best? You think Paper Soldiers or what are you? Paper Soldiers or Paid in Full?
I directed Paper Soldiers. Paid in Full was a movie I produced. It's two different situations.
Oh yeah, so producer was way more money, right?
Hold on a second. It wasn't way more money. I forgot my life. There's levels to this shit. Sometimes you are in as an investor. There's so many different ways to cut the pie. Just to me, I like to make movies and develop a catalog that I can leverage and also have a streaming service and a television network that I could get ad rev from or subscription. There's just a lot of different ways to make money. And then the ancillary ways, the merch and the other things, it's for a businessman, it just makes sense to make movies.
So say
and by the way, in music, who's the biggest music stars on the planet that you've heard of? Elvis, it was because he made movies. Michael Jackson made movies. Prince made movies. Diana Ross made movies. The Beatles made movies.
What movie Michael Jackson made?
The Wiz.
The Wiz, word, wow. Yeah. He only had 2 movies though, I don't think.
But everything he did was a movie. Thriller was a movie.
Yeah, facts. Every video was a movie.
It was 15 minutes long.
Yeah, he made movie money from that.
Yeah.
So say somebody, Dame, had an independent movie that was shot already and they wanted to bring it to Dame Dash Films. How they go about doing that? Say it was a dope movie, they guess they have the distribution.
They'd have to know me.
You're a real business guy. They gotta know me. Hey, you already said you gotta know him, okay? Because there's a lot of good movies out here that nobody know about.
I'm paying to make my own, not to pay for somebody else's movies. I'll let you be on my platform, but I ain't paying for that. That's the whole thing. I got my own work. My money goes into me, not other people's shit.
Yeah, you got your own work. So listen, for those you guys out there who got your own movie and you looking to possibly...
It's like if I got a block and nigga be like, yo, can I put my work on your block? And I'd be like, you better be real cool with me to let you push your work on my block.
You got to be real cool to ask that.
Exactly. So what's the difference?
Did you ever meet anybody in the last 5 years that you liked in the music business that had just as much of creative thought like you have? You met anybody new like, oh, I like this person. I'm gonna put him on my team.
I like David Sebastian. He's pretty creative.
Y'all work together?
Nah, I don't want to work with him. I mean, I help him. I let him use my stuff or any way. If I could help him, my thing when I see an artist is not to make money off of him. It's to enjoy watching them grow as an artist. Pause.
That might be my. I take that as a gift and a curse, though, Dave, because when you're not taking money with them, but helping them grow, and then sometimes
it's called being a friend. That's called being a friend.
It's called being a friend?
Yeah, I'd rather be an artist friend than fucking be trying to make money off. I did that before. It doesn't get you nowhere.
So just be okay. So basically, any you just giving them jewels to run with.
They can't make me enough money, bro. It's a fucking headache. The amount of time I gotta spend on their shit, I lose so much money on the bigger picture and the war that I'm fighting. It's just too much energy, bro. It's not. It's just to me. I'll be like, yo, let me just tell you, bro. Wiz Khalifa, Crit, all those guys were in my galleries before anyone knew who they were. I was just telling them and giving them advice. I wasn't trying to sign them. If they made work, if we did something together, we put it out. But I don't want to sign an artist, bro. It's not fun. That shit is bullshit, the bread, to me, what I'm trying to do at this age.
Oh, you absolutely. Yeah, yo, listen, I preach this every day. It's bullshit. It ain't fun no more.
Again, I stopped doing this shit like 10, 15 years ago, bro. I opened up art galleries, and I did so many other things that you might not have even heard of. I've had a lot of fun. It's like, I don't want to be on the same block for fucking 100 years and looking at the same people. And I get bored quick. I need to see new things and new experiences. I don't like the same game too long.
I say that, I preach that in my sermon. I say that every 5 years I try to reinvent myself to do something different. Like even this, I
just like being around different people. I like seeing different experiences. That's why I've been running around the world, to China, to Thailand, Hong Kong, Beijing, Jamaica, just opening up art galleries, just smoking weed. Like, I feel like I was lucky enough to be able to retire when I was like 35. I've been in retirement since I'm 35. I literally retired from the music business.
At one point people was like, well, Dame Dash is broke now. I said, never.
I don't care.
You ever heard that?
Yeah, but I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, I was the guy that when I had a black card, I used to make my shit green. Like, purposely, I make my shit green. Like, real hustlers don't be saying they got money. They be like, I'm fucked up.
All day.
That's my thing.
I ain't got it.
You see, I ain't never tried to be like, I ain't not broke. I don't be flashing money around. I want niggas to think I'm broke. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, all the way the fuck alone.
It don't matter what you think is what's really going on. Only time you care about what niggas think, or if they think if you're broke, is when you really broke.
Say that one more time, Dave.
The only time you care if niggas think you're broke is if you're really broke.
Amen. Yo, that's a real shit. Hey, that need to be on a t-shirt. The only time you care or think if a nigga say you broke is if you really broke. Because if you got it, you don't give a fuck what a nigga think.
Hence, when's the last time I gave a fuck what a nigga thought?
Yeah, facts. Me neither, nigga. I can't live in that. I wanted to ask you something about somebody, but it fucking slipped my mind. But do you speak to BD Siegel or any of the state property guys from Philly?
Why you keep asking me if I speak to niggas? That's like asking me if I talk to niggas in high school. You gotta remember something. My relationship with everybody was like 10, 15 years ago, bro. We haven't done business together in 15 years.
Okay, say less. Yeah, but I mean, people I did business with 15 years ago, I still might reach out. My first artist.
People that you don't. How many people is there that you don't?
Yeah, way more than I don't than I do.
Yeah, I do a lot of business, bro. I ain't got 2020. We ain't still doing business. There's always a reason.
Absolutely. 2020, I felt like, or 2018, I felt like Dame Dash reinvented himself and just came with a bunch of different shit. Even the art shit, like when you was in there, I think you had an art gallery in New York, right?
I was doing that shit in 2010, nigga.
2010, you started it?
Hey, Nicolette, bring me that magazine. Yeah, 2009.
Now I'm seeing all the other artists trying to do art now. Everybody is art.
That was a decade late.
Do you feel like people tell me that a lot of people, art can make you a billionaire in no time? Is that true?
Not in no time, but it takes a minute.
Just what? Just being around the right people, or?
It's like any other game, but again, I'm not into the art for money. I was into it to collect good art. So this was shown in my gallery, and all the art was shown in my gallery. You know what I mean? Like, you know.
Oh, wow.
All that shit was shown. So that was just for me to catch good artists, and still is. I always have a gallery. I got a gallery now.
So in order to start an art gallery like yourself, how many pictures did you start off with at the beginning?
It's whatever. You got to fill the walls.
What makes it a gallery? I mean, because you got 20 pictures, you got an art gallery?
Because you got 2 pictures, it could be an art gallery.
Hey, listen, this is why I wanted to talk to you, man. It's nobody. I thought I had a mouth, a slick mouth. This nigga, with 2 pictures, you can start an art gallery. What the fuck? What do you think it is? I love you for that, man. I love the Dame Dash energy, man. I don't care. 20 years later, we've been cool 25, 30 years now.
Yeah.
It's still the same energy with you, man. That's what I love about you. I love that.
Same nigga too. That's why I fuck with you.
Yeah, same energy.
If you had changed up and became like a funny ass nigga,
you let me have it.
I wouldn't even know how to.
You'd have checked.
Like you on stage with the flashlights.
You checked me. Y'all niggas pulled me to I remember like it was yesterday. Fendi, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, I'm trying to get to the back. Nigga was like, yo, I was just busting rhymes.
I was like, that ain't you, B. You too cool.
Yeah, you told me that. Nah, Fendi. Shout out to Buster. Yo, Buster, you was the first nigga I ever came on stage holding flashlight. A summer jam.
You know you can't fuck with Buster got the best hype man ever in life.
Yeah. I was trying out.
I forgot his name just now. What's his name?
Flip Star.
Oh my God. One thing you don't do is perform after Buster.
Yo, listen, before I let you go, there was a memory that everybody keep bringing up. I know you're not going to remember this. Varick Street, Def Jam building, Roc-a-Fella next door, Gilly the Kid. If you even remember this day, I ran up on you and Hove for him to battle Mike's on. We all bet money. Me, you, and Jay betted money. Gilly battled Mike's on. You remember that? Nope.
I put my money on.
You went with Mike's on. Y'all lost.
Nah, I don't remember that.
Oh, so, y'all lost. It was a little light. It was like 3,000. You bet 3. Jay bet 3.
We lost 6,000.
Yeah, to me, I put my money on Gilly the Kid.
Oh, well, you had a good day.
Yeah, it was a cool day.
We wasn't doing that for money.
Yeah, it was definitely fun. It was little money. I ran up on y'all. Yo, I need y'all to judge this battle real fast.
Gilly the Kid that be doing the thing now?
Gilly the Kid, yeah. Gilly was the artist I was working with earlier. I was trying to get him a deal. And
I felt like he was with State Property. Not State Property, but like that original circle. The original
he had a group called Major Figures.
I remember, Major Figures. Yeah, I think they was with us for a second, wasn't they?
Early, but the first time you ever heard Gilly, you don't even remember, but I brought him to you and Jay, and he round for y'all, a cappella.
It's 5,000%. I don't remember that. That type of shit used to happen all the time, bro. That was daily shit.
Because Gilly, it still comes up to this day. They be like, yo, Gilly be like, yo, Fendi, tell them niggas, man, I battled Mike's on. You had Jay and Dame judge it. And I'm like, when I speak to Dame, I'm going to ask him.
I don't remember that's what I'm saying. I don't remember betting. I'm not that guy to bet like that.
It's hard. You know what it is? It's hard for Harlem niggas to remember a loss, man. I get it.
I'm telling you, I don't even remember losses.
Yeah, but it happened.
I mean, but it's not a loss. We had fun.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. Look, Dame.
I didn't mind losing. If I know me, you know what I mean? Like, money don't mean shit to me. I don't give a fuck about money. All I want to do is have fun all day.
Niggas ain't having fun no more, though, Dame. The game ain't fun no more.
You around the wrong niggas. I'm having fun every day.
My niggas have fun. We have fun. Listen, what do you feel about before?
Y'all be having the mean faces.
We gamble. We still have good fun, man.
That's not fun.
It is fun.
It's only, fun to me is hanging out with girls. I like hanging out with girls.
Yeah, me too, but you can have fun hanging out with your niggas here and there.
I'm too old for niggas. I definitely hang out with my niggas, but I'd rather be around girls.
Niggas older be. This is where no homo come into play.
I just prefer to be around female energy. I got enough man energy for a whole room, so I prefer to be around. I just think girls are more fun to be around.
I agree to that.
Like, who you have more fun with? Gambling with 5 girls or gambling with 5 dudes?
I might have to say no homo. Gambling with 5 dudes, it might be more fun because gambling with 5 girls, ain't no money involved.
Gambling with 5 dudes with the same amount of money. Wait. Let me make a different question. Gambling with 5 dudes with the same amount of money as gambling with 5 girls with the same amount of money. I'm
still gonna go with the dudes. I'm gonna feel like I'm taking advantage of the girls. I'm not even gonna gamble.
Because you know what I'm gonna do is after I win all that money, I'm gonna spend it on them.
Oh, you out here being a ladies' man. Okay.
I just like having fun. I'm not gonna spend on the dudes.
Listen, Dame, are you married now?
I would say so. I've been with my girl for, 10 plus.
Now, the girl you with now?
Yeah, Rocky.
Would she let you gamble with 5 girls right now?
In a heartbeat.
Oh God! There you go. See, I ain't know if you was in a situation.
Rocky would leave. She'd be like, "I'm tired," and go to bed.
So what about the gambling went too far? Maybe the girls was like, "Oh, yo, damn, let's."
She don't care.
Oh, so you got a woman.
Nah, she's just very confident. If none of them girls look better than her, she ain't worried about it. And it doesn't happen very often that there's girls that look better than her around.
Yeah, that's a good question to ask though. Would she mind? A lot of girls.
Ain't a question to ask. I already know. She'd be like, "You Dame Dash. I shouldn't have left you in the first place." But she ain't tripping like that.
Fuck your shit, Dave. Well, you don't want any new girls. These new girls out here is different. You stay where you at, bro.
Nah, you just you slack it.
Nah, the new batch ain't good, my nigga.
Nah, you just ain't doing it right.
I'm telling you, man. It ain't good.
I'm telling you, nigga.
Don't come to New York, man.
I've been to New York. I'm good.
Right, my nigga. This shit over with, boy.
It's over. It's been over with for the wrong kind of nigga.
Stick with Rocky because New York is real rocky right now, dog.
Nah, I'm never going nowhere. Everywhere I go is with Rocky. I don't do nothing without her.
You say I'm doing it wrong? Listen, when we get off this, call me up and put me in my place. I need to learn some shit. I'm here to learn, man.
I see.
I'm here to learn. Don't think I'm recording this shit over here and I'm recording this shit. I'm trying to learn something.
All I'm saying is, if your partner will always respect who you are and you always respect who they are, and you should always be able to find a common ground.
What's Rocky's nationality?
Spanish.
That's my problem. I gotta give it to the white girls. I'm gonna go Spanish.
What's your nationality, your girl?
I'm single de Mayo. I ain't got nobody.
You ain't got no girl?
Nobody.
That's played out.
I'm in love with money. Yeah, you're right. I'm trying to fix that. I told you, I gotta find the right one.
Oh, man. I ain't gonna lie. Wealth is love, and having somebody to wake up with that smell good every morning.
Yeah. Well, as long as wealth is love, I'm happy as a motherfucker.
Nah, but you can't be waking up by yourself. Who you fighting for?
Yeah, me. I'm fighting for me and my kids.
Well, your kids definitely. But if you have a girl to make sure that you making sure her life is straight, it makes life a lot easier. I promise.
Where's Rocky?
What I always do. I always gotta make sure.
Where's Rocky at right now?
She in the bed.
Oh, I thought she was watching you or something. This shit sound like.
Oh,
you got a camera on you right now.
Yeah, everybody's watching.
You sound like this shit about to come out. You got to make sure you said the right shit.
Nah, I ain't doing that. That's the truth.
Okay.
She's the Don. That's why she scooped the whale.
Ooh. Yeah. Hey, yo, I'm gonna edit it out, damn. I ain't even gonna let you get
Edit what up? Edit what up?
What you just said. You want me to edit it out?
Pause. I said she's the Don. That's why she caught a whale.
Oh, no. I'm not saying it was a pause. I'm just saying sometimes you can be saying stuff to be politically correct. I want to make sure you was really meaning what you said.
When do you know me to say anything to be politically correct?
That's why I wanted you to say it twice.
And that's what I did.
I like that about you. Dave, last question, man, because we me and you, we get slick all night. We can do this shit all night. Listen, what's your outtake on the whole George Floyd situation? I had to ask you that, being that it's going on right now. What's your whole outlook of it?
Shit is fucked up. Period. And that's the reason why economic independence can make it where you don't have to be so frustrated. And if you realize that you can do it on your own and don't be mad about what people are giving you or not giving you, you will be way happier. You have to fight every day. The revolution is within. You knowing that you're the boss, you knowing that you can control your own destiny, fighting for the people you love before always fighting for yourself. Self-preservation is the problem. But if you only look at yourself as the plug, then you will be the plug. And that's all I see myself as, the plug. I don't like nobody thinking they the plug. If they can do something, I could do the same thing they could do, probably better. So why the fuck don't I? Actually, I do. So I looked at music, record companies is whack, I could do it better, I did it better. I looked at clothing companies, go to school, they do all that other shit, I did it better. Movies, Paid in Full, Kevin Hart, Lee Daniels, I ain't go to school for none of that. I did it better. Television network, I'm gonna do it better. Getting money, I do it better. That's it. Anything anybody does, I could do it better. That's just how I see things.
Love you, man. Thank you so much, Dane, man. Listen, I'm about to hang up this Zoom and figure out how I can do it better, man.
Well, make sure you can do it yourself.
Well, I only know, that's all I know.
What was homegirl's name again?
Huh?
What was homegirl's name again?
Mary.
Make sure you text me her number so we can.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait. Love you, Dave.
I like